our youngsters have a degree of deafness, and on top of that they have additional needs. Some of them multisensory impairment, autism, emotional, social, challenging behaviour. Some of them are very self-conscious about using their voice. They're aware that they're deaf, they're aware that they're different, and that's quite hard for them to come to terms with in itself.
As soon as I discovered that these kids had so much potential for music, the idea of doing singing lessons with deaf children wasn't abstract at all. I thought it was completely logical.
I got involved with Sing Up when it was first announced last year because I said, oh, all this money is going to helping children to sing. And I thought, what about deaf children? Be careful! Well done! I understand music partly through feeling and partly through actually reading the score. I can't, for example, just download some music, put on a CD, put on the radio, go to a concert and work out what's happening. But once I actually sit down there with the score, read that, I know in my head exactly what that sounds like.
It's quite hard for some of our youngsters, and especially some of the ones who have autism. You know, they can work individually, but being part of a group is actually a challenge in itself.
Okay, ready? You just spend quite a lot of time saying, what, concentrate.
Their attention tends to waver because they're not listening to the teacher's tone of voice. So you just have to go around sometimes and tap them and pat them and say, focus.
You need to try and keep things moving. You've got to find a range of activities that involve people, make it physical. Some of the children that we work with have never actually used their voice. They literally don't have a voice, but they've actually found through this project that, yeah, they can vocalise. It's not about talking, it's about expression and giving people confidence, and also a skill that they can take right the way through life.
I think it's really important to meet people like Paul, who are fantastic role models for them, because, you know, he's deaf himself and he's managed to do so much. And I think that's absolutely key for some of our youngsters, to see that deaf people can go out there and really make an impact on the world.
Feedback from everybody has been absolutely fantastic. The professional singers who came for the first session found it a real eye-opener.
We have one little girl here who'd never ever used her voice before. She watched Janine, who was a deaf opera singer, and she felt her throat, and she actually made a sound herself, which was the first time she'd ever done it.
I think it's absolutely fantastic that the School for the Deaf can be involved in a nationwide sing-up. You know, I think it's just something that the children will treasure. They will take something from it.
Once the door's open to a new world, it's like any new skill. If they enjoy it, then they're going to pursue it.
For the children, it's a brilliant opportunity.
I think there's no stopping them.